teachings, so I'm following. As I said yesterday, even you follow these texts in a way, but what I'm talking, what I'm saying is something that you can apply to every practices. Not just say every practice, but every session. Every session that we begin, every day we begin, every breathe we breathe, we can apply. It's not just something once in a while in a blue moon we're going to apply and do that. It is what we should. And this is what we practice itself. And that is all the great masters. Everyone say, start with the foundations, start with the ground, stand. It's like earth where we stand. There's no way we can hovering all the time in the sky there. Once in a while maybe we have good, what's called a kayak. Glide. Maybe we can jump on the cliffs and once in a while. And we are lucky maybe we flew for maybe 15, 20 hours, whatever. But otherwise we have to stand on this foundation. Foundation is ground, is the way we are going to grow. And deepening in a tall and strong. From there, then we can fly as birds, Narudas, and not kind of dependent to any other means of the sports. We do. That is what. And to do this, as I said yesterday, the 4 renunciation thoughts. 4 renunciation thoughts is not just only we do once in a while. Every time we should reflect this teaching. In the teaching, the great master, Khenpo Ngakchen, and it's not just only him, but he said, if we don't have this 4 renunciation thought, even the beginning of our session, our practice won't become smooth. Because it's not observing in the heart. It's only hovering on the brain. Heart is what we like to observe. We like to make meaning for this practice from time we started till we end. Till we're going to conclude the practices. Beautiful, perfect, call it practice. Not just time recorded practices, historic practices. We like to practice like beautiful qualities. And that's what, for example, we are in a retreat. Retreat, what means, really? Observe with the teaching in the heart. That is what really actually retreat means. Observe with the teaching into the heart. Not hovering, floating on the surface of the brain and coming from the right ear and leaving from the other ear as emergency exits. That is not really the retreat. And that is not the practice. We practice, doing retreat, observing teaching into the heart and make ourselves as Dharma, as teaching. That is what it is. Therefore, to do this, for renunciation is so important. Essence of renunciation, I said yesterday, what? Joy and appreciation. And joy for effort. And then useful. And then thoughtful. Thoughtful about every our activities. Activities, that means what every activity? I'm vaguely saying that. There's 3 activities. It's called body activities, the speech activities, and mind activities. Thoughtful. Nobody is going to thoughtful from outside we're expecting. We're not going to use any scapegoats, God, and blame someone. We're going to take full responsibility, ourselves, full responsibilities to ourselves when it comes to the heart, our practices. We're going to take completely full responsibilities. And so, thoughtful with the activities of the body, thoughtful activities of the speech, the verbal communications, and thoughtful with our mental activities. That is the starting point. Thought is starting point of the activity of the verbal and body. Every our movement we do by speech, by physical, all reflected, all is ignited from this emptiness mind. From this emptiness mind, unseen mind. From this mind, it started. All that. and therefore thoughtful for that. Thoughtful. And then, what is? Next is, have courage. In the samsara, there are so many difficult troubles that we know. But it's learning ground, in the Buddha said, in the Buddha teaches it. It's learning ground. It's an exercise playground. And therefore, be courage, be strong. Not just only always kind of perishable and kind of very perishable and sensitive. And kind of like push the knocked away instantly. Kind of small grass, hover or feather. Be courage, be strong. Strong. That is the essence of these four renunciations. With this understanding, then we also that all reflected the samsara cause and effects. Samsara cause and effects. Samsara has cause and samsara has effect. Effect, and that to avoid that, to move from that, then we follow the path. Path is, in the Buddha's first teaching, is Eighth Noble Path, as I said. That is the first starting point of the journey. That when we take the journey, that is what we should begin with, that eighth aspect. And the eighth aspect, all eight I listed and condensed it so that we can apply a little bit more tangible way. As not just I did, I follow in the footsteps of the great masters and those great teachers. And the Buddha himself told that all can be summarized, this eight, into three. The personal training, the individually training practices, extraordinary trainer practices. And those are known as the morality, concentration, and wisdoms. Morality is something outreaching qualities. This is something more related with our physical and verbal things. It's outreaching. The people can see, look, you can see and feel it. That is known as morality. And this morality is good for you. Morality is good for the others. Ethic is good for you individually, and ethic is good for the others. It is also good examples of others, and good example yourself, inspiring yourself, inspiring others. For example, they said the morality is how important in the teaching. First 5 students, Buddha's first 5 students, is one of those known as Tathor in Tibet. Tathor is like way he act, way he speak, way he move is so gentle, so beautiful, so peaceful. Among all the students, the arhatas, the golden mountains, the glowing golden mountains of the students of the Buddhas, among that, Tathor was the best. Buddha acknowledged it and announced it. Tathar's conduct is the best among all the arhatas. Those arhatas, great arhatas, stainless masters, realization beings, always in the teachings, they are like golden mountains, surrounded by the big golden mountain. It's Buddha himself. Such great golden mountains. Among that, Tathor was one. And how the great disciple of Buddha Shakyamuni, the Shariputra, Mongolputra we have here, like statue of that, and standing here in the right and left side of Buddha, and also there too. But here, the Shariputra, Mongolputras. How first Shariputra became the disciple of the Buddha Shakyamuni? Because Tathor, master or Arhata, Tathor's conduct. Conduct, where he dressed up, where he's moving, where he's speaking, where he's gazing, looking, it's so uplifting. And Shariputra was far distant in the Rajagiri, near the bamboo groves in the central India or northern India. When he saw Tathor, this must be something that's so special. He must be itchy, or he must have got nectar. It's completely nourished. It looks like so nourished person. I must contract to this person to get where he got this nourishment, call it a nectar. And he went, immediately went, because of his gesture, his movement, his conduct is so appealing, so uplifting, so calming, so beautiful. And then Shariputra went and asked, who are you and who is your teacher? And what this teacher taught you? And Shariputra, Tathal said, he said, I'm the Tathal, and I'm a disciple of great sage known as Buddha Shakyamuni. And the moment Shariputra heard Buddha, it made something completely changed himself, kind of completely, like electric went through his like pores or the veins. It's really kind of like completely whacked up something. And then he asked, what was his teaching? What did he give you? And then Tathal said, this teaching that what we can't. No, all phenomena comes from the cause, and that cause is taught by the Buddha, or cause taught by the sage, and way out of that also taught by the sage. That is like roughly translation. I'm translating, but in Sanskrit we chant always Om Ye Dharma, Hedu Parbhava, Hidden Fishin, Tathagata, Hayovadi, Takinsayo, Naroda, Evam Badi, Maha Sharmanaiso. That was the teachings of the sage. When Thakur repeated that one word, Shariputra got the first Bhumi realization according to Vinayas or according to Theravada. He saw the truth. And then he and Mongolputra both are best friend. And they have promised to each other, whoever gained the nectar, got nectar, immediately going to share to the others. They said, we have to share each others. So as they promised to each other, and when Shariputra got, he thought Shariputra, I must share this to the Mongolputras. And he ran to the Mongolputra. And Mongolputra saw far away Shariputra. And Mongolputra saw Shariputra's skin and complexions are glowing, so beautiful. He said, looks like, Mongolputra immediately said, looks like you got nectar. He said, yes, I got the nectar. Yes, what that nectar is. And Shariputra repeated what he heard from Tathur. Said 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and 3rd time, Mongolputra got the realizations. That all started with the beautiful conduct, beautiful moralities. So therefore, morality is outreaching, and morality is ornament of ours, or any individuals. Therefore, this Eightfold Path is all can be summarized into the morality, and then after that, concentration.